So the Trump kids are crying. Did you see this? Or
Let's
they
do it. I
cried
mean,
this
come on,
morning.
everybody, folks. This is all for you. I mean,
Look, I have no qualms about mocking these people. They're
I
not
don't
losing a
either.
loved one. They're leaving power and they abuse this power to abuse human beings on a regular basis and enrich themselves. I drink their tears. I
Out.
love it.
Just I want to remind people out the door. This is what
There's
the
no
Trump
audio, so we
administration.
can just talk over it. Yeah.
Oh, there's
All
no
right.
audio. Oh, there they are. They're. Can
Kimberly's
people see?
weeping.
They're weeping. They're weeping.
We got more though. I mean, Ivanka, I don't know if she's in this video, but she was crying very much. Eric, this is at their father's speech. It was so moving, probably so eloquent that they couldn't control themselves. The end
I
of an era.
I really hope that these people are shunned, but I don't think that they will be. They'll be somebody will be like, oh, we've got the Trumps at our dinner party tonight or whatever it is. Just in the last 24 hours, the Trump administration um, issued executive administrative orders. Social service providers can discriminate based upon sexual orientation. Adoption agencies can turn away same-sex couples. Homeless shelters can turn away um, queer teenagers. I
Which
mean,
queer teenagers have the highest rate of homelessness or higher rates of homelessness than I believe any other group. So
how demented and repugnant. I mean, look, and over the next couple of days, people need to appreciate this. The Biden administration has a massive job to do just to I don't think we fully appreciate, and I think just broadly speaking, there isn't an appreciation of just how much damage to the basic functioning of our government has been perpetrated by the Trump administration. On top of which, all of these laws, I mean, it's not easy. It's not, you just don't sit there and just flick a switch and get these things reversed. You got to put people on it and they got to write up stuff and they got to file it and they got to go through it. And it's like, yes, you have all these resources, but it's not like you get extra. It's not like you come into the presidency and they're like, look, Donald Trump did a lot of effed up things. So you get an extra 20% budget to deal with this stuff. There's a finite amount of resources and you're dedicating them, and you've got to dedicate a huge chunk of it to COVID. And I'm not even talking about that we have a budget to deal with this stuff. It's like from an administrative perspective, it's not like you're going to build another office building. You could probably build another 12-story office building on the back of the White House with all the people that they would need just to work on undoing all of the stuff that is reprehensible like this. EPA, USDA, FDA, I mean, all of this stuff. And
and
so,
so
so much of the Biden administration, the energy is going to be dedicated on that early on.
what is the cognitive dissonance? I mean, I guess it's just rich silver spoon or golden garish spoon kid syndrome to be able to weep like that and believe that you were doing some sort of good for the country. I mean, like they grew up in New York, they grew up around gay people, they grew up around, I don't know, some semblance of multiculturalism. I understand that they're in a wealthy bubble, but they have convinced themselves that no,
some of the
because
stuff needs to be done for them to profit.
right, but that's how you get, it's fascinating human psychology. They get themselves to believe that they're doing good so that they
Yep.
can feel sleep at night when they're enriching themselves overseas, Kushner in Saudi Arabia, all of these corrupt deals. I have zero sympathy for them. I have negative sympathy if that's possible. And since we don't have Trump's Twitter account to watch him melt down in real time and enjoy it, I'll take the Trump kids crying at his, bullshit speech.